Oh my God! Damn, they really got me with this one. Polarium, you got me. You got me. You got me, Polarium. You got me. You know what, Polarium? You got me. You got me, Polarium. I've been got, Polarium. Buckle up, guys. I am pulling, and officially, I guess I'm in on this fusion. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Polarium. I am in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
All right, let's talk about it. I want ARMANZ and Deacon more than I want any two champions in the entire game. I know the progressive's not good. I know my chance to get ARMANZ if I somehow hit a legendary is going to be 7%. But combine that with the fact that he's freaking ARMANZ and Deacon is my #1, regardless of rarity, favorite champion in all of Raid Shadow Legends. Like, was the mascot of my old free-to-play account. He is my favorite guy. I have to do it. I really do. So let me zoom out a bit and explain the decision. Let me show you where we're at as well. I got 7 Sacreds here right behind me. We're going to make that 8 right now. That's actually a nice transition into what I'm doing or telling myself or deluding myself with to say this is a good idea. So that brings us to 8 Sacreds. You can see we've got 2 referral accounts. Thank you to Doctor Who for finishing this one. And I've taken over this one and Doctor Who's taken over this one. So we are going to get these to 50 before the next fusion. So that'll be 3 more Sacreds. I would like to think I'll hit level 67 before the next fusion. I don't know, but I actually have a ton of budget left. The next fusion obviously won't be until May, so that'll be another $150, and I still have $110 remaining this month. And frankly, I've just been in pretty good shape on this current fusion, even though I'm not really like going for it. The events have been good. I've maxed out a bunch of stuff. I'm completely on top of all of it. So we've got 1 use on done, all those things. And I'm hopeful that if I have a lot of diamond save, which I think I will, I can maybe do this summon rush, which actually ended up being a low total. If you guys saw my video with J-Gigs, I was saying, I think I'm completely out, but we'll have to see the summon rush. I don't know. Gun to my head, I feel like I want Yuzon more, but I think I know how rare these legendaries are and how I have none. Like, in my account is barren. So at just 3K, I feel like I'll go for it. And, you know, if we end up pulling like 7 or something, if we pull 8, all 8, you know, we're going to be at least at this barrel past, if not towards this legendary skill tome if I want to do some mysteries. So yeah, is this a bit of copium? Is this a bit of like prefect justification? I guess so. But this is literally as good a progressive as I could have, right? I want ARMANZ and Newt. Those are my most desirable legendaries, but I'm never going to pull on a progressive unless there's the epic I really want, and that is Deacon. I've been waiting for a Deacon progressive for, I don't know, the 65 days, 66 days since I started playing. Yeah, 65 days. So I'm in, baby. I'm in. And I think naturally, because I'm in, I'm just going to go for the fusion because it's going to be, I think, pretty easy for me to stay on top of the points. The hero's path will be a big question mark, but almost 100% certainly I will skip the soul for Lysanthier. So I feel pretty okay knowing I'll be ready for the next one. And, you know, if I was a free to play, I would be hard skipping this. So here's a good moment where I can say, because I'm spending, I've got $110 more to spend this month, $150 next month. I know I can stay on top of it and be good to go for the next fusion and the next fusion soul if I really want. I feel confident about that. If you guys think I'm delusional, let me know in the comments. Without further ado, I think it is summons time. I really think it is. I just adore Deacon, man. And I got to tell you, I will pull at least until we hit Deacon, so there's a chance I pull all 8. I know you guys are most used to seeing me on other people's accounts that just have tons of summons. That's because I don't do that many summons on my account, so 8 is a huge number for me if we end up pulling all of these. We've been on Larry's account, Mocorrupt's account, pulling 50 plus multiple times on these Kraken accounts, but for me, 8, this is pretty wild to me. So let's see. Let's lock him in. ARMANZ, I don't think I need to explain. Just one of the wackiest characters in any game I've ever played. I can't believe he exists. This A2, stealing all the turn meter from each target, fully dropping them, right? And then he's getting to go again. It's a full effective extra turn, a full stun, and it just rinses and repeats. This lockout, anyone that's ever seen ARMANZ in PvP, you know this guy is a toxic disaster, and there's nothing I can do about it besides try to get him on my squad. Just amazing. And then he's got the 28% arena battles. That would just change everything. Let's lock him in. And then Deacon he's the best. He is the best. I always like to call him the twofer because when he goes, he gets 2 turns for 1, baby. You hit up this time compression over here, the A3, you get a turn meter fill, 15% for all your allies, and then a turn meter drop, 15% for all the enemies, and then you get the extra turn. That effectively makes this a 2-turn cooldown when you book it up, 3, and then the extra turn brings it to 2, and then this 3 brings it to 2. AoE decreased defense, and quite a nice chance to land a leech. Add in a speed in all battles. He will be used everywhere. I just adore him. I literally used to use him everywhere, even when my account got really, really, really good back in the day. I like Deacon so much, I just go out of my way to use him. He's just perfect. He's someone that's designed and is super OP, and I like it. ARMANZ is someone that's designed and is super OP times 5 and is broken and toxic. But hey, that's the game we're playing. Let's lock him in, baby. Let's pray to the RN gods. RN Jesus, sir, please at least just give me the deaker. From the first miss, we'll go from the 15x to the 20x, and then we'll be at 25. Just give me the deaker. Please, please, please. I need that Armstrong. Let's go, baby. I've never pulled a legend. Oh my God! Esme. I was about to say, I've never pulled a legendary from a sacred. All right, we hit gold. We got Esme. I can feel real good about skipping her fusion now. So that actually kind of gets me hyped up because the only fusion I've ever intentionally skipped across all my accounts ever is Esme. And now we got her. So on my new account, I got Esme. I got Fabian. I'm officially going for Lysanthe, right? We will take it. We will definitely take it. I like this increased attack buff on all allies just from her A1. Only for 1 turn, but you can spam that. The A2, you get a big version weaken with a block buffs. This is a 3-turn cooldown. Feels like she's kind of light on the reading, only 10 books if I ever decide to go for her. You get to decrease the turn meter of all enemies, and then if you got Moto, you get a little steal instead. Here we got increased accuracy and increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. This is a nice pickup for me. So Esme's the kind of unit that I think a lot of people with a more advanced account don't have to be excited about. But for me, you know, I could maybe get her in Relentless, so these feel like shorter cooldowns. Maybe get her in Reflex. And I think I could get away with no books. You could go like spam, you just hit 1 Reflex or Relentless, then these are both kind of 4-turn cooldowns. And really, you know, I don't have an increased accuracy person, so this could be nice maybe even for Chimera. And I actually don't have an AoE weaken, so that's really huge. If I ever pull Moto, that'd be fun. And then the passive here, 15% chance of randomly changing the attacker's crit hits to weak, normal, or strong. Gives her some tankiness. And then whenever this champ is hit, increases the turn meter of all allies with the highest attack by 50%. But yeah, first legendary I ever pulled, and it could be a lot worse than Esme. We also get a speed in all battles. We will make use of her. At the absolute minimum, we will dominate Barbarian faction wars with her. I love that, man. This is fun. I don't regret anything. Let's go. And now I'll have all the fusions that were here when I was playing. Deacon. It's Maeve. Whenever one of these barbarian girls comes, I'm like, Alika. And it's all whether I'm on my account or someone else's account, it always seems it's Maeve or Sakara. We got 6 more, and then as I said, right, actually, because we hit the Esme, if we get lucky enough for another legendary, we're up to 20x on the ARMANZ, so that should put us at, what, 10, 11, 12%? And then we're already from that Maeve, we're at 20x on Deacon. Come on, baby, bring it home. Deacon for daddy. Let's go. Deacon. Frick, Ripper, Snorting Thug. Gross, dude, disgusting. Absolutely putrid. We're up to 15x on Deacon. 5 more. I don't want to use them all. If I hit Deacon, I'll stop. Oh my God, Pestilence. I'm not even commenting. No, thank you. Come on, dude. This isn't fair. Come on, please. Deacon. Ooh, Sepulcher Sentinel. No way. Ooh, that could, I did just finish building Hotatsu, but this is at the very least, this is going to be great for our Night Rev. Really good support here. She's got some cool stuff she can do in Clan Boss. If you build her a 4-3, increased defense with the block debuffs, oh my God. Hotatsu is good enough that I won't regret building him even if I don't use him in Clan Boss. And I actually do think Sepulcher might be better, especially if we're running like a Morag or a Diana for a little ally attack here. So what, this books out to a 60% chance to land a decreased attack. Then you got this, you can block the damage. That can save you in a tight spot. Defense in all battles, just like Hotatsu. And then this is a huge skill. You got to build her 4-3, obviously, but increased defense with block buffs. It's definitely something. It's not Deacon, though. It is not Deacon. So let's recap. We've done 5 so far. So it was Esme, and then we had the 15x, we hit Maeve. And then we've done 3 others, and we've missed the 20x and then 2 25x's on Deacon. I'm going to lose my mind if we don't get Deacon. I'm just going to be frank. If I pull freaking 8 sacreds on a progressive, come on. Whether that's justified or not, I will lose my mind. Deacon. Sinesha. Oh my God. I'm gonna use all 8 of my sacreds. People are gonna be raging in the comments. I didn't expect that I have to use all 8. I probably should have expected it. Go again. Deacon. Oh my God, Nazana. She's not even that bad. I mean, we'll 1000% with the AoE A1. Actually, my first ally protect champ on like the whole account, so that's actually very useful. And then we got the decreased attack. She'll at the very least be used in the faction crypts. But wow, we are 0 for 7 on the dekers. The high I got from that quick one-shot Esme is kind of subsided, if you can't tell by my vibes. It all comes down to this, baby. It all comes down to this. Deacon. Just like I drew it up, baby. I don't mind at all. Couple really nice epics in there. Pretty nice epics. I don't want to really exaggerate and say really nice, but we got my #1 favorite champion in the game, Deacon Armstrong, and we got a new fun legendary Esme, who I actually really think I can make work in a couple pieces of content for me with no books at all. So we're going to take this. I have, sorry, Rector Drath, you're going to have to spend another moment on the bench. We got our next 6-star right here. I cannot wait for the next champ training. Holy guacamole, man. This is the guac himself. This feels good. This feels real good. I adore Deacon Armstrong. Some people were saying, I made a post yesterday and people had really good advice, but I was saying like, should I go for it? Should I not? And a couple people said yes, more people said no. But one person was like, you're definitely going to pull Deacon eventually. You're not playing the same Raid Shadow Legends I played for 3+ years. There are so many epics I always wanted that just never came home. Obviously, you'll pull most of them eventually, but just missing that one, especially if it's your favorite, I think when you've got the opportunity, seize it. I'm so happy we got him at the end there. Holy moly. I do want to do a quick check-in. So I am at exactly 4,000 points. Dang, I really want to get 1,400 more points. How many voids do I have? I think I might pull my voids. I think I have 5 voids. That'd be 600. That put us at 4,600 plus my mysteries and then whatever more mysteries I get over the subsequent 2 days. I feel like I can pull it off. I want that legendary skill tome. You know what, guys? You've been so good to me, and we do have Sifi on raid up. Freaking YOLO. Let's rip these 5 voids. That'll be 600 points, right? Yeah. All right, let's do this. And then let's do a cheeky primal for Mr. ARMANZ, because that should be a nice little chunk of points too. Oh, epic! Oh, does this guy still suck? Jirojin? We'll take that, though. That's kind of a sneaky hit, right? It's only 16%, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. Odds were against us, and we got it. All right, 5 voids. Ooh, definitely think I want to go for Sabbatha, even though I love Sky Touched. Senna or Odin? Wow, right. Yeah, Sifi was yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm losing my mind. Senna or Odin? I mean, for me, it's got to be Senna. I love Odin, but it's got to be Senna. Lock it in. 5 of them, baby. You never know. Never pulled the Void Legendary. Let's see. We got Confessor. Is Confessor a Mikage one? Is this her? It is, right? That's her. Huge. And I didn't have her because I was missing 2. So we'll take the Confessor for sure. 4 more. At least just give me a Void Epic. Just treat me nice, Plarium. We got Steadfast Marshal. Come on, baby. Make my day. Just be Senna. Why not? No. Okay, this is for Broadmaw, so we'll take that. I love being stockpiled on my Broadmaw rares. So when you're in a pinch for the champ chases, come on, baby. Come on, come on. We can't expect anything more than all blue, but I'm still expecting it. All right, let's go. Godseeker and Neri, baby. Come on, off banner. No. Ooh, I hate this guy, Scrapper. So basic and boring looking. That should be a nice chunk of points, though, and I think we can probably call it. How we looking? We are at 4,800, so I'm 600 away. I'll make this work one way or another. Thank you guys so much. This was a treat. This was really fun, getting my dekers. Let me know if you guys, light me up in the comments if you think I messed up, but definitely let me know what you think. Did I make the right decision? Did I make the wrong decision? I'm pretty hyped, man. I'm pretty hyped. Could not have hoped really for a legendary, but we got one, and it could have been a lot worse than Esme. I think especially for an account like mine. She's got a couple key things I'm missing. And then obviously, we literally pulled my favorite champion in the whole game. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to have the best start possible in Raid Shadow Legends, check out my link in the description and the top pinned comment. You get Elenarl on download, amazing legendary. At level 10, you get Tagoar, probably the MVP of my account. Level 20, the fantastic Tayrel. And level 30, you get Fayne, who is just, God, I wish I had Fayne. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.